Hello, happy Tuesday, Wednesday, happy Wednesday. Okay, let's get the day straight. I hope you guys are having a good day. The weather is so nice outside. I was outside for a little bit already, and then right after this, I'll be out again. Where did I go? Oh, yeah, I went to work with a client, and then I came right back home. And I was like, we should do our practice outside. And then it was a little too hot in the sun, so we stayed inside. Okay, cool. Well, welcome. Let's go ahead and I think we'll just jump right into it. This lunchtime flow, you're going to come onto your back and we'll take a happy baby. So lay down on your back, hug your knees into your chest, take a couple breaths and maybe rock side to side. Hi, Patricia. Hi, Mary. Hi, Kate. Nice to see you all. So happy baby, or hug your knees in and stay there, or take your time. You can start with your knees in. Sometimes I find a slow entry into some of the postures. Breathe. You can find stillness. Gently tuck the chin in, ground the shoulders. Breathe. Try to stretch the lower back, a little compression of the hips. Let's take 3 more breaths. Option to stay still or rock a little bit side to side. Inhale. Exhale. And again, breath in and breath out. Good. Let's go ahead. Just draw the knees into the chest, and you're just going to hold one knee and then the other, and just sort of circle the knees. So you're just holding the knees like levers. You're just taking a tiny circle in one direction, 2 to 3 times, just depending on the pace that you're circling. Moving slow is really nice, and then circling the other way as you are ready. Pausing the movement, keeping the knees at the height of the hips. Let's gently drop them to your right. And then walk the right shoulder towards the right side. And then extend that left arm to your left. I always feel like I have to maneuver just a little bit, so I'm more on the back of that right rib cage. Right hand can come on top of your left thigh. Breathe. Maybe if you're looking at the ceiling, that's good. And slowly, we'll try to look in the direction of the left. And again, we're just trying to open up the body. Maybe you're going to look towards the left thumb, and you can soften the eyes to a gentle close or keep them open. 3, 2, and 1. Good. And then bring your knees back up, a little core engagement. Shimmy the bum a little bit to your right. Bring the knees to the left and just sort of shimmy the left shoulder underneath you to the left, and then right arm to your right. Left hand can stay on top of your right thigh. Ground your shoulders, find your twist, and breathe in and out. Breathe in and out. And one more breath. And let it go. And then let's come back through center. Again, hug the knees in, tuck the chin in. Take a moment with your eyes softly closed or gently open to set an intention for your practice. Exhale. And then either rock up or roll to one side and come into a nice, comfortable seated position. Anything that felt good for you. Good. And then, yeah, shoulders back over your hips. Hands are resting somewhere comfortably on your thighs. Palms can face up or down. Notice how your body feels. And let's take one breath together here. Inhale. And exhale. And let's Om on the next breath. Hands to heart. Inhale to Om. Om. Inhale, open your eyes, reach your arms, lift and look up. We're going to twist to the left. You're going to take your left hand behind you and your right palm outside of your left thigh. Press into your left hand, sit tall, breathe in, and find that rotation over your left shoulder and breathe out. And again, inhale, exhale, and one more breath, and letting it go. Inhale, reach your arms, lift and look up. Exhale, find the twist over your right. So left palm faces out. Press into the right hand, sit tall, breathe in. And rotate and rinse and exhale. And sit tall and breathe in. And rotate and twist more and exhale. And one more. And letting it go. Come back through center. Roll over your legs or take your legs behind you, roll them to the side. And then we're going to come right to a tabletop. Walk the hands about an inch or two forward. We're going to sink back a little bit into a child's pose. Keep the toes untucked if you can. So you're not going to sit all the way back. You're sort of engaging the quads. You're just trying to stretch the back. So rather than just sinking into the hips, you're going to keep that engagement, press into the legs. We're going to rise up into a cat pose. And then we're going to exhale, bend the elbows, roll the shoulders down as we come into an up dog. Draw the navel in. You're going to curl your core in. And then we're going to slowly come back. So again, we're not resting in that child's pose, exhale, but you're going to go a little bit deeper, keeping the engagement in the arms and rise up into that cat. And then you want to exhale into a little up dog. Maybe the chin lifts a little bit more. Draw the navel in. You want to breathe in. You're going to roll back into that cat shape. You want to stretch the lower back. Exhale, maybe the forehead comes down. You go a little bit deeper and you rise up on the inhale through the cat. And then you land on the exhale into the back bend. Maybe lift the chin, even look higher. Pull the chin in one more time. Curl, come all the way back. Exhale. Feel the stretch in the armpits. Rise up on the inhale and land in that up dog and exhale. Curl the chin in, tabletop, down dog, tuck the toes under, exhale. Good. I don't know, today this just feels so good. After I taught last night, I didn't go for a walk as I thought I was going to. I actually had to finish filming some videos for a corporate client and I was just so tired. So I put myself, I had a quick shower, had a little bit of bite of food and just went to bed. I remember the last time I looked at the time, it was 9:10. Oh, so good. But usually and I also just didn't have early morning client on Wednesdays anymore. I moved her to Thursdays and I just had such a good sleep. Oh, so good. But sometimes my body gets more tight because it's like healing. That's the best thing. The tightness today just feels like it needed to sort of contract and heal. And let's go ahead, step your feet forward to the top of your mat, 1 foot at a time. Exhale. It's like such a good sleep. I can't stop thinking about how much of a good sleep it was. Bend your knees, roll and rise up. Oh, slowly. You guys know that feeling. Inhale, lift. And exhale, catch your hands behind your back. It's like a sleep that happens once a month or less or more. Bend your knees and fold. So you could always use a strap right here. Little curl chin in, little gentle shake no. Bend the knees, squeeze the palms, tip the weight forward. Maybe wag your tail. 3, 2, 1. Good. Release your hands down, bend your knees and roll and rise all the way up. Reach your hands, hook your thumbs, look forward. Feet can stay together or hips width. Side stretch over to your left for 3. Pulling your body up and out of your waist. Exhale for 2, 1. Breathe and lift. Hook your thumbs the other way. Exhale, other side. Looking slightly upward, pressing through your feet, strengthening through your legs. 2, 1. Breathe and lift. Let's find a little arch in the back. Squeeze the core. Press down through your feet. Up and back. 2, 1. And then fold. Reach your hands down. Let's step back 1 foot at a time. Down dog. Exhale. Let's flow through 2 vinyasas here. Roll forward to plank, breathe in. Chaturanga or knees, chest, chin as you exhale. Lift up to cobra pose, inhale, or up dog if you're ready for that. Down dog, breathe out. And again, inhale forward to plank. Chaturanga or knees, chest, chin as you lower, exhale. Let's slide through to up dog or cobra pose, inhale. Pull back to down dog and exhale. 3 breaths in down dog. Let's find a little stillness here. Press down, exhale through the heels, curl your chin in, strengthen through the arms and the legs. So you're still breathing and there's little movement due to the breath, but you're just trying to stay in the stretch of the back and then your hamstrings. Next breath, warrior 1. Step that right foot forward, spin your left heel down. Arms are gonna reach up. So you can either hook your thumbs and side stretch over to your right, or you can take that right hand to your right leg and just reach the left fingertips over to the right. Just a side stretch. 3, roll those shoulders down, reaching more for 2, maybe even looking slightly up, and 1. Arms both reach up if they had those on your thigh. Take your hands behind your back. Fold as you exhale inside of your right leg. Scoot your bum in, tack your shoulder towards your thigh. Squeeze your palms, bend your right knee more. 3, maybe wag the tail a little bit here. 2, 1, good. Rise up on the inhale, back to warrior 1. Breathe, exhale, 1 more breath, bend that right knee more. And hands go down, chaturanga or straight to down dog, and breathe out. Up dog, inhale, you can always stay with the knees, chest, chin, or cobra. Pull back and exhale. Catch another 3 breaths right here. Curl your chin in, press your heart towards your thighs, strengthening through your core. Last breath. Exhale. Step your left foot, warrior 1, right heel down, rise all the way up, square hips. Either hook your thumbs the other way, take it over to the left, or take your left hand to your left thigh, right arm, up and over. Breathe in, exhale, 2, 1. Good, both arms go back up. Catch your hands the weird way behind you. Inhale, fold, exhale. Breathe deep, scoot your bum in. Little gentle squeeze of your shoulder blades together. Breathing in and out, 2. And 1. Good, take your hands down, step back, inhale, chaturanga or straight to down dog, exhale. Maybe linger in that up dog if you opted to go through your vinyasa. And then come back, exhale, down dog. Good, let's stay in down dog, 3 breaths. Let's add just a little movement. You're gonna lift your heels up, high, high, high. Feel the stretch in the tops of the ankles and then the backs and the arch, and press the heels down. Inhale, lift, come on the tippy toes, right? So the feet are just parallel to the wall behind you, and then exhale, come down. And then we'll go back on the balls of the feet. Try to keep the pinky toes down. They want to lift. So sort of push, and you can look at your toes and see that the toes are spreading. And then exhale, press those heels down, curl your chin in, look forward, bend your knees, and help prepare to step or jump. At the top, fold and breathe out. Heel toe your feet hips width. Catch your big toes, breathe in, lift halfway. And fold as you exhale. Pulling gently on your toes. Little wag of your tail. A little nod of your head, yes. Maybe no. Tip your weight forward, strengthen through your core. Draw your navel in. 2, 1, good. Inhale, lift halfway, slide your hands right underneath your feet, and then fold and breathe out. Strengthening through your legs, tipping your weight forward. Noticing what's feeling more open, what's feeling more tight. Maybe something new is showing up. 2, 1, good. Release your hands down. Bend your knees, heel toe your feet, toes to touch. We're going to sit right into your chair. Arms are going to reach navel in, maybe your hands connect. Draw them to your heart, roll those shoulders down. Sit low, twist left elbow outside of your right thigh. Modify as you need. Catch the elbow or the tricep or the, pardon me, the bicep, the forearm. Let me just get my arm parts situated. You can just split the arms even front and back. Good. Come through center, second side, right elbow outside of your left thigh, or modify. There we go. I'll keep it simple. Weight the heels. It's easy to come way forward. Try to have your bum come back a little bit. Look over the shoulder, and then we all fold and breathe out. Take a couple of breaths, heel toe your feet, hips width. So 2 options. Either catch your elbows or thread your hands behind your neck. Breathe in. You can always do anything else as well. And exhale. 3, 2, 1. Hands down. Let's go right into Yogi Squat. Let's get into the hips and the lower back. Option to put your bum on a block. Hands are at your heart. Your chest is lifted. Thumbs are at your heart. Good. Meditate on your breathing. Maybe even close the eyes. Breathe into this stretch. Do you know how many people ask me, especially my private clients, like, what does this pose do? I'm like, it does a lot. Most people can't handle being in it too long. Over time, they grow into it like me. There's no way I can hang out in it. Some people can hang out in this pretty easily. So then eventually you start to bring your feet in closer. If you're trying to challenge the ankles and the Achilles heel, stretch the back of the calves. It's one of the best. And it's also really good for the hips and the quads. And let's fold over your legs, step back to down dog and breathe out. Good. Just take a couple breaths. The hips should feel a little bit more mobile with that. It could also, like some of my clients that have hip tear similar to me, like I can't really hold Yogi Squat too long just based on how my hip is. I'm trying to avoid surgery, and my clients who do have the same hip tear, you need to modify a lot, and it gets too complicated, but I just want to say that if you do have a hip tear, this pose can be good for you as long as you're just not sinking into your hips. You have to engage around the hip and the joint. Let's go through one vinyasa. Come into high plank, inhale, chaturanga, exhale. What feels good after your Yogi Squat is to hold a back bend. So you can keep those knees down. You can opt for cobra pose. Maybe keep the knees lifted. Open up the chest. Make sure the core is strong. Maybe start to lift the chin and look up. 2, maybe all the way. 1, good. Chin to chest, down dog, exhale. Right foot, warrior 2. 3, breath, just holding warrior 2. The shoulders are directly over your hips. Right knee over right ankle, right thigh spirals out. 2, reaching front and back, left toes point in. 1, left hand to waist, reach your right hand down for the floor of your block. Let's go right into your half moon pose. So catching your right ankle, or the block rather, with your right hand, left arm can go up. Over time, we are trying to push the palm into the floor just to see how that can open up. There are lots of ways. So this is sort of an younger way to push the palm down. Another one is to get lighter, maybe take the hand away from the earth to balance on one leg. No need to do any of that. Catch an ankle with your left hand, left ankle, left hand. Maybe right ankle, right hand. And then step all the way back to warrior 2. Straighten right leg, pivot right heel, I'll face you, reverse prayer. Option, fists, maybe catch forearms, lift chest, inhale, bend knees, fold, exhale. Push palms together, curl your chin in, maybe widen your feet. Every exhale, coming a little bit closer, heart to thighs. 3, 2, and 1. Good. Lift halfway. Release your hands as you bend your knees and catch your big toes. Option, catch your outer calf muscles. Press down into your big toes. Pull your chest towards your thighs. Breathe for 3. Yes. Curling your chin in for 2. Strengthening your core, pulling your heart towards your thighs. and 1. Catch your waist, light bend knees, rise up as you dig into your heels, warrior 2 back to the front. Reverse the warrior, pivot right palm up, left hand down. Left hand can go to your right hip crease, up and back for 3. Back leg is strong, reaching up and back for 2. 1. Straighten out your right leg, heel toe your left foot in. Triangle pose, right hand ankle, right hand big toe. Maybe the left hand stays behind you at your hip crease or reach it up. I feel like my shoulder needs to be a little bit open, so you can still keep the hand at the low back. Open up your chest. Look towards the left sky. 3. There's a gentle press of your pelvis to the left. 2. 1. Inhale, left arm up. Take your left hand down. Frame your right foot. Bend that back and you just hop it out to the left just a tiny bit and toes forward, pyramid pose. Pull gently that right hip back. 3. You can have your hands on the floor or your blocks. 2. 1. Good. Put your left hand down, inside or outside of your right foot, with or without a block. Right thumb to your hip crease. Right arm can stay there, right hand can stay there, or right arm up. Rotate to twist your torso for 3. Little squeeze of your shoulder blades together. Strengthen through your core for 2. Maybe see the right hand. 1. Bend your right knee, both hands down. Push your block away. Step back. Plank inhale. Exhale, chaturanga. Up dog, breathe in. Down dog, breathe out. 3 breaths right here. Curl your chin in. Press your heels to the earth. 2. And 1. Left foot, warrior 2. Landing in your warrior 2. 3 breaths. Shoulders directly over hips. Ribs pull in. 2. Reaching front and back. 1. Half moon, right hand to waist. Slide those right toes. Reach down, left palm on your block or the floor. Stack your right hip over your left. Take your right fingertips up. Open up your chest. Maybe catch your right ankle with your right hand. Just play, breathe, open. Exhale. 3, 2, and 1. Good. Let's go ahead. Step all the way back. Warrior 2. Pivot left palm up. Reverse your warrior. Maybe catch the left hand towards your right thigh. Reaching up and back. So bending deep into that left knee. Finding that stretch. Up and back. 2, 1. Inhale, rise. Straighten out that left leg. Heel toe that right foot in. You can reach the right arm or keep it clasped or in your left hip. If you catch your left big toe, maybe left hand on block. You know the triangle that you have. Maximize the stretch. Press into your left big toe mound. Maybe the right arm goes up. Press the hips to the right. 3, 2, strengthening through the legs. 1, we're going to take that right hand down. Bend that back knee, hop it out a little bit, point the right toes forward, pyramid pose. Pull that left hip back. Maybe do a little wag of the tail. And then release the spine over the legs, pull that left hip back. Strengthening through your core. 2, and 1. Good. From here, right hand goes down inside or outside of your left foot with or without a block. Left thumb comes towards your left hip crease, and then we'll take your left fingertips up. Pushing right hand down, reaching left arm up, squeeze your shoulder blades together. 3, 2, 1. Good. Left hand down. Let's go ahead, change the transition. We're going to pivot on the left heel, and we're going to come to the long edge side of your mat. Point the toes out. So you're going to stay in the shorter stance. We're going to start to bend the knees. Walk your hands over towards your left leg and lift the left heel. Start to point the right toes up. If you have blocks, you can use your block here. We're going to reach the arms on the angle. So we're trying to get a deep compression of this knee and the inner thigh. If that's a lot, don't reach too low. Maybe keep that heel down and still flex through that right foot and reach forward. If you can, you're trying to push the block of your hands on the diagonal and try to bring your crown of your head or your forehead towards the floor. My forehead doesn't touch down. Don't overdo it. Don't try to overdo it, but just try to let the head be heavy and reach on its own and reach those fingertips forward. Good. Slide the hands and block back. We're going to go over to the other side. Walk your hands over to that right foot. Right heel lifts, left toes point up. Make sure you feel good. Maybe you take the modification on this side, even if the other side didn't. You can push the block or reach the hands. And just the weight of the torso on the diagonal is going to help stretch the lower back and increase the stretch of the inner thigh and that left hamstring. Reach more, head drops. Remember, you're trying to, doesn't have to touch down. We're just trying to find the energy and the reach. 2 and 1. Slide your hands back, push down through your feet, heel toe feet hips width, catch elbows, or put your fingers into your elbow creases. Sway, rock, or stay still. Knees can have a deep or light bend. I'm keeping them a little more straight with a micro bend so I can stretch the hamstrings and I can really feel the spine releasing. So we always want to try to, we don't always, like we want to try to deepen the stretch. The body slowly opening up through the practice. We want to find that edge point, find the release, breathe into it. We do it a different way, another round, and then you can notice you go a little bit deeper. And then one more breath, let the head be even heavier. Full exhale, let your hands come down. Walk to the front edge of your mat, step back, plank inhale, chaturanga exhale. Up dog, breathe in. Child's pose, exhale. Maybe the knees are together or apart. Inhale. Exhale. Breathe in. Out. And one more. And letting it go. Rise up to tabletop, hands underneath your shoulders. Simple cat-cow. Take the ribs down, keep the core strong. Look up, inhale. Exhale, round. And curl in. And again, inhale, lift and look up. And exhale, round and curl in. 2 more, breathe in, look up. And exhale, round and curl in. And 1 more, inhale. And exhale, round. Come to neutral spine, tabletop plank, chaturanga, exhale. Up dog, breathe in. Down dog, breathe out. Look forward, inhale, bend your knees, prepare, step or jump top of your mat. Exhale, fold. Feet or hips width, either catch your toes, stand on your hands, or pull gently on the backs of your calf muscles to bring your chest closer to your thighs. 3. Maybe straighten the legs a little more. 2. Gently pulling your chin towards your shins. And 1. Hands down, bend knees, roll and rise. Roll and rise. Inhale, arms reach up. Exhale, hands by your side. Good. So have your block, if you have one, use a strap or a towel. We're going to do Gomukhasana into Warrior 3. Let me just take a sip of water. Okay. So people, let's bring the strap over your left shoulder. If you don't need one, that's okay. You're just going to bend your left elbow, catch your left elbow with your right hand, roll those shoulders down. So your block is towards the top. You can step back a little bit and then catch your strap with your left hand, reach back, catch your strap with your right hand from behind and underneath, maybe your hands connect. Let's stay in this upright position for a few breaths, whether you're holding your strap or your hands. Press the back of the head into that left forearm, squeeze the navel in. 3 breaths, just meditating, back of the head pressing into that left forearm. 2, 1. Good. You're going to bend the knees. You're going to step your left foot forward. We're going to come to Warrior 3. Push that right heel against an imaginary wall. This can be a lot, so you can go ahead and keep your hands at your heart or by your side or reach forward. Push that right heel against an imaginary wall. Press the back of the head into that left forearm. 3, or hold the bind, navel into. 1. You're going to release your hands, put your hands on your block and put it underneath your right shoulder, left hand to your waist. Triangle, half moon revolved is what I meant to say. You can keep your left hand at your waist or reach that left arm up. You can not use a block and still find your variation here. 3, maybe try to see that reaching hand. 2, you could always have your hand at your waist. 1, we're going to stay on this left leg, take both hands down, standing split, point the right toes, put your left hand behind your left calf, maybe your right, take your forehead in, both hands down, step feet side by side, hips width, exhale, fold, slight bend in the knees, maybe weight your tail. 3, try to release the spine in 2, 1, bend your knees and roll and rise all the way up. Chin lifts, inhale, shoulders up to ears. Exhale, shoulders down your back. Good, take your strap over your right shoulder. Get your block ready if you have one or need one. Bend your right elbow. Catch your hands, catch your elbow rather, first. Prep. It's always just good practice, even if you're feeling open, to just prep the body before you go deep. Oftentimes that is mainly where people tweak their body. It happened to me. So I definitely believe in just letting the body warm up to it. Catch the strap or towel, or maybe catch your hands, bring the hands together or the strap closer. Press the back of the head into that right forearm. Draw the navel in, just breathe, pull the ribs in, point the tailbone down. 2, 1. This is intense. Right here, you're going to bend the knees. You're going to step your right foot forward. Remember, you can start with Gomukhasana arms, and then you can just find the hands by your side or your heart or forward. Square the hips, press the back of the head into that right forearm. Push that left heel against an imaginary wall. 3, 2, keep that left thigh circling in. 1, we're going to take your hands down first to your block. Left hand underneath your left shoulder. Right hand to your waist. Push that left heel against an imaginary wall. Open up your chest to the right, and maybe that right arm goes up. Maybe you're without your block, looking towards that right reaching hand. 3, 2, you could always keep your hand at your waist in 1. Right hand down, both feet side by side. Exhale, get rid of your towel or strap and fold. Nod your head yes. Wiggle your toes. Exhale, bend knees, roll and rise up. Inhale, reach, press your palms. Exhale, hands by your side. Good. So go ahead, bring your feet to touch together. Thread your fingers or hook your thumbs. We're going to go into a back bend. So if you want to start to use the wall, so this is a good place you can just test it out. I'm going to point this. Sorry, you're seeing my coffee table. If you have your wall, you want to make sure that you have your mat towards it if you wanted to start to work on dropping back. So I'm not suggesting that you do that. Your feet are hips width. You want to have arm length of your shoulder, the way you measure when you're coming into a headstand. To put your block there, you can easily measure, and your feet are going to be in that right spot. So you want to have about maybe shoulder width away or a little bit less. Feet are planted. You can even just try the wall. You're going to put your hands at your lower back. If you're opting out of it, you don't have to come to the wall. You can bring those arms over your head. And what you want to do is eventually the hands will separate. You're going to reach up on the inhale, strengthen through the core, and you're going to try to reach back with your fingers to touch the wall, right? And then you want to come up. You want to inhale, lift up, and then you just want to touch the wall with your fingers and push from the wall, and your feet exhale and lift. Inhale, lift, come back, go a little bit lower, then the palms will face up and the fingertips will start to come up. Exhale, lift. And you can do that a few times. No need to do that. If you're like, Jess, no way, Jose. Then you're going to go into your back bend. You could also catch your hands behind you. So this is your own practice. Still finding your arch back, right? 3 breaths. If you're in your back bend, you can start to walk those hands further down. 2, 1. Inhale, rise. Exhale, hands by your side. You can feel how it constricts. The wall is so important. I just filmed a bunch of videos for this corporate client, and we actually did wall yoga. And it reminded me a few weeks ago when I was working with my other client, she had her parents in town. And so we used the wall. And I was like, you know what? The wall is like a powerful tool that we all can take advantage of and use a little bit more. All right. So let's stand tall. You're going to face forward, stand on your left leg, tree pose. Bring that right knee up and pull the heel into your thigh, calf, or ankle. Let's just take a regular tree. Hands are at your heart. Stay here or thread your fingers and reach your arms up with your wrists up. Plug those arm bones down. Find that one point forward that's not moving. Keep your hips even. Push your right foot into your left thigh and your left thigh into your right foot if it's up there. If not, you're just going to lightly touch. There's no pushing into that heel or into the calf of the foot. Good. Hands to heart, knee forward. Samasthiti, exhale, hands by your side. Second side, knee up. Find your tree. Hands, heart, roll shoulders down. Thread your fingers the weird way. Push the wrist down and up. Plug the arm bones in. Shoulders are tight. You can bend the elbows. You'll still get a good stretch for your wrists. If your wrists are tight, this is good, but maybe you just do it for a breath or two and you can separate the hands. 2 breaths more. Reach those arms. Pull the tailbone down. 1 more breath. Good. And exhale, hands to heart. Take your foot down. Exhale, tree pose into dancer. So catch your right ankle, left arm up. Stay right here. You can even utilize the wall and then push. And the wall is good because then you can keep your hips even and you can go nice and deep. It's really nice. 3 breaths. 2 and 1. And exhale. Other side, catch your ankle, squeeze your thighs. Push your foot into your hand and lift up. 4, maybe you're on the wall. 3, find that height. 2, 1. Exhale. Good. Top of your mat, toes to touch. Breathe in, reach your arms, lift and look up. Maybe find a little back bend. Fold and breathe out. Crow, climb in. Chaturanga, jump back. So just a quick crow or just shoot your legs back. Chaturanga, exhale. Find your back bend, breathe in. Exhale, down dog. Knees down. Let's take dolphin together. Just stretch through the shoulders. Forearms down. You can measure them wide with the hands wrapping around. Palms down, tuck toes under, lift up your bum. Maybe the knees bend. Think about just opening the spine, strengthening through the core. Pull the navel in. 3, 2, 1. Good. Let's make it to child's pose. Let your forehead rest. Let the eyes soften. Maybe your arms reach by your side. Hands by your knees. Rise up, bring your knees together. Your feet are flat. Hair pose, catch your heels. Fingers on the bottom, curl your chin in. Lift up to stretch your spine. Lift up to stretch. 3, 2, 1. Let's all come down. Knees separate wide. Child's pose. Forehead down or modify. Maybe the arms are by your side. Letting go. Breathing in. Breathing out. Breathing in. Breathing out. Do any of those 2 again. Come into your head stand. Same measurement of your fingers, wrapping around. Thread the fingers, cross your thumbs. Crown of your head down. Tuck your toes under. Find your headstand, right? Some of you are going to just pike up. Some of you are going to come to the wall, strengthening through your core, pulling your navel in, playing after, like just sort of testing out the balance. After a few breaths, you can bring your heel into your thigh. You can change. Bring the feet together. You can keep the knees together as you bend your knees and bring the toes behind you to create a little arch in your back. So listen to your body. After another couple of breaths, we're going to make our way down to your child's pose. Breathe in. Exhale. Breathe in. Open mouth. One more. Reach those arms. Exhale fully. And then rise up to tabletop. Plank. Inhale. Chaturanga. Exhale. Up dog. Breathe in. Down dog. Breathe out. Look forward. Inhale. Bend your knees. Prepare to step or jump. Fold and breathe out. Last time, either stand on your hands, catch your big toes, or take your hands behind your calf muscles. The deepest one yet. 3, 2, make sure that neck is free of any tension, and 1. Bend your knees and roll and rise up. Chin lifts, inhale, shoulders up to ears, roll your shoulders down. So actually, let me just use the wall one more time and show you what you can use. It's so powerful. We're going to do exactly what I did in the other video, but we're going to bring your arms forward against the wall. You're going to have them towards just underneath the armpits. So I'm going to slide them down. I'm going to reach the bum back. Let the head drop. 3 breaths here. The knees can bend. 2, maybe wag the tail. Find that extension in the spine. And then pause the movement. And 1. Good. Curl in as you walk up, round your spine. So let's have this left hand at the height of your left shoulder. And then you're going to open, or one hand. So there's 2 sides, whatever hand you can still see me. And so you're going to bring the feet in a little bit because you're going to bend this left elbow. Reach this right arm up and try to touch the wall. And then if you can, push your hips over to the right. Keep pushing into the wall. Let the head gently come left to your left shoulder. 2, 1. Good. You're going to slide that hand down in line with that right hand. Bend that elbow. You're going to reach the left arm up and then try to touch the wall. Let that left ear come, or the right ear come towards right shoulder. Reach the wall. And if the wall you can't reach, that's okay. Maybe bend that right knee a little bit just to touch. If you can, try to keep the legs straight. Notice how that intensifies the stretch. Good. We're going through it a little bit faster. So this time you're going to dance yourself, open up your chest, walk the right foot, and then go into that back bend. You're going to reach those arms so the hands are going to try to stay at the wall. Whoo, and then push and rise. Exhale. So you could go into a circle. It's so amazing. The wall is amazing. Okay, let's go towards the top of your mat. Toes to touch, reach your arms on the inhale, press your palms and look up. Fold over your legs and take your hands all the way down. Inhale, halfway lift, chaturanga, step or jump back. Breathe out. Up dog, inhale. Down dog, exhale. High plank position. Inhale, lower to your belly. Exhale. Slide your hands back for upward facing dog. We're going to hold here for 5 breaths. Strong legs. Roll the shoulders down. Spread your fingers wide. Inhale, rise. 4. Elbows have a little bend. Chest forward. Maybe lift your chin for 3. Strengthen through the legs and core. 2. Maybe lift the chin more. 1. Come down. Right cheek. Arms by your side. Roll your shoulders forward. Exhale, and palms will face up. Breathe in. Breathe out. One more breath. Letting go. Good. Forehead down. Do that again. Option. Bend your knees, catch your ankles, or Shalambhasana. Exhale. Everything lifts up. So work your thighs down. Lift up through your chest. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Good. Left cheek. Exhale and roll your shoulders forward. Maybe soften your eyes. Breathe in and out. Breathe in. Breathe out. One more. And exhale. Good. Forehead down, bend your knees, catch your ankles again. Option, cobra pose, up dog. Exhale, everything lifts up. Breathe deep. Maybe this one, you just let the head drop. Whether you're in even the up dog, sort of feeling that stretch, or in your Dhanurasana, it's for the back bends right here. Last two. And one. We're going to make our way to child's pose. So gently release, come down, and then strengthen your core to come back nice and slow. Maybe the knees are together this time. Maybe the hands are forward or underneath your forehead or by your side. Exhalation. Breathe in. Breathe out. Breathe in. Exhale. One more. Full exhale. Reach your arms forward. Rise up, tabletop. Come to plank. Inhale. Chaturanga. Exhale. Inhale, up dog. Down dog, exhale. Last one. So do one more. Stay in your down dog. Inhale, forward plank. Exhale, chaturanga. Up dog, inhale. Down dog, exhale. Right foot steps outside of your right hand. Left knee will come down. Make sure your left knee feels good. So grab your blanket or, use your mat. Reach for your block and put it underneath your elbows, or reach for the floor, or stay more upright. 3. Just not here as long for 2. Getting closer to the earth, allowing that left hip to release, and 1. We're going to rise up and come to low lunge, heel toe that right foot in. Arms are going to reach up, come forward in the left hip if you have the space. And again, we're going to side stretch to your right with your left hand or both arms. 3, 2, 1. Inhale, both arms reach, hands to heart. Walk that right foot back a little bit, twist. Or take your left hand also on the inside of your right foot, thumbs at your heart, shift forward, find your twist. 3, 2, 1. Good. Hands go down. Ardha Hanuman. Flex your right toes, curl your toes towards you. Strengthen through your core. Pull back on that right hip. 5 breaths. 4, 3, 2, 1. Good. Step back, down dog, right foot, left foot, switching sides. Take that right knee down. Square the hips, or rather walk the left foot more forward. Keep the hips even so that you don't want to open up to the right. We're trying to stay forward, and maybe your elbows go to your block or the floor, or you can keep those arms straight. Maybe your head drops. Breathe in and out. Good. Let's slowly rise up. Heel toe that left foot in. We're going to go to low lunge. Maybe come forward in that right hip. Reach the arms, hook the thumbs, or just reach them over to your left. Maybe left hand comes to your right thigh. 3, coming up and over to the left more. 2, the right thumb almost reaching behind you and over. And 1. Inhale, rise up, gently walk that left foot back, hands to heart, just a little bit, walk the left foot back, twist. Right hand can come inside, or right elbow could go outside of your left thigh. Roll those shoulders down, hands to heart, look over the left shoulder, thumbs pushing at your sternum. 2, twisting through your torso. 1, both hands down, shift back into your hamstring stretch. Back flat, curl toes in. 5, 4, you can reach them more forward. 3, 2, and 1. Inhale, rise. Bend into your left knee, down dog. Let's take your knees down. Come onto your seat for boat pose. Extend your arms. You can hug your thighs in or catch your knees. 5, 4, roll the shoulders down, curl the low back in. 2, 1. You can cross and lift or lower down halfway. Breathe in. Lift right back up and exhale for 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Down on the inhale. Lift up on the exhale. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. And again, down on the inhale. Lift up, exhale. Last one here. 5. Squeeze those eyes. Squeeze the core. 4, 3, 2, 1. Down. Inhale. Exhale. Stay down. Tuck your chin in. Let those arms open up. Catch your breath. Soften the eyes. Tuck your chin in. And then bend your knees. Place your feet flat. Hands by your hips. Bridge pose, supported bridge. Maybe put a block underneath your sacrum or catch your hands and shimmy your shoulders together. 4 breaths. 3, 2, 1. Release, Supta Baddha Konasana. Bring your feet together. Let those arms open up once again. Tuck your chin in, lengthen through the back of your neck. If this feels like a lot, just extend the legs. 1 more breath. Let it go. 1 more, bridge pose supported, feet flat, wheel pose option. Arms reach, soften the shoulders, place the palms, lift up. All the way, squeeze your thighs. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. And let's come down. Exhale, happy baby or hug your knees in. Rock or stay still. Stay still and then lift up or roll to one side and we'll go to seated forward bend. Move the flesh away from your seat. Maybe put your bum on a blanket or block. Reach, inhale, catch your feet, big toes. Maybe use your strap. Use the strap. You're going to put it around the balls of your feet. Wrap once. Exhale, fold. Roll those shoulders down. Breathe for 4, 3, 2, 1. Inhale, rise. Bend your left knee. So here, you're going to reach the right hand beside you, reach the left arm forward like you're trying to catch your foot, but then you're going to bring this left shin with the left tricep in or left bicep rather, slap your bum or catch your hands. You can keep this right hand beside you to fold or catch the hands or strap or towel and fold. Flex through that right foot. Take your forehead towards your shin. 1 more breath. Inhale, keep the bind. Keep the legs rather, release the bind. Right hand's gonna come down. You're gonna lift this left arm. Don't let this knee go out as you push into it. I want you to resist that tricep and look over your right shoulder. So press into the right hand. Sit tall, look over that right shoulder. 3. So the right, left arm and left leg are pushing into each other the same amount. 2, core is strong. And 1. Look forward, inhale, extend that left leg. Let's bend this right foot in, walk it in, space between the foot, left hand beside you, right arm reaches, try to reach past that foot if you can. Then low towards the ankle, you're gonna slap your bum on the right, maybe hands meet or keep pushing your left hand down. Try to flex the left toes, bring your forehead towards your shin. 3, 2, 1. Keep the legs, release the bind. Put the left hand back down, press into this right arm and right leg together. Look over your shoulder. Inhale, exhale. 3, 2, 1. Look forward, inhale and release. Lay on your back, plow pose or legs up the wall. Option if you want to go to your shoulder stand, we just have a shorter time for it. So take something that feels good. I always like to catch my ankles or catch my feet. More of a death man's variation. Option, put your sacrum on a block. In and out breath. Hands at your waist, slowly coming down. Knees at the height of your hips. You're going to drop the knees over to the right. Option to extend the right leg and just bring the left knee to the right. Left arm to your left, right hand on top of your left thigh. Exhaling. Breathing in and exhaling. And breathing in. Finding that deep twist. One more. Letting go. Knees gently come up. Shimmy the bum over to the right again. Like we did at the top of the practice. Switch. The left leg could go straight. Right, you can stay bent. Look towards the right arm. Notice if the body is a little bit more open. Good. Come back through center. Exhale, tuck your chin in, squeeze your toes, and then release one leg. And then the next at the time, own the arms by your side, palms can face up, tuck your chin in. Breath in and out. Breath in and out. And then just let everything go. Take one hand to your heart, one hand to your navel, breathe in. Exhale. One knee in, then the next. Either roll to one side or rock up. Come onto your seat. Find some seat that feels good, maybe full or half lotus. Hands to heart. Maybe close your eyes. Notice how you feel. We'll close with one Om, breathing in and out first. Inhale. Exhale. Breathe into Om. Om. Thumbs to third eye point. We bow to the divine in each and every one of us. Namaste. All right, guys. Thank you so much. It's great to have you.